going on, you guys? It is Wanny back on your screen bringing you a brand new video in Greenville, Wisconsin. If you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below to join the Wanny family today. So today we have a special video. I'm going to be going over some of the features that Greenville, Wisconsin should add in their next update. Before we jump into this video, I do want to say Greenville team has been doing an awesome job with the updates they have been making. I'm loving the convertible update. The AEB system is amazing. Greenville is doing awesome. So here are some suggestions for their next update. What I think would be so cool is having first-person driving. I mean, we have these great interiors. I mean, the instrument clusters even light up, the Rolls-Royce clock lights up, the center console lights up. So it'd be just so cool if you could actually drive first-person in Greenville, Wisconsin. So that would be the first thing that I would like them to add. So that would make it more realistic when driving and role-playing. You can actually sit and look out the windows, check both ways before driving. I have played games with first-person driving and I find it very realistic and super fun. They should also add real windshield wipers that are animated, so when it is raining they can make the windshield wipers turn on automatically in some vehicles. And with that being said, Greenville needs to add some sort of weather system as well. I know Southwest Florida has just added a weather system, so I would really like Greenville to add one as well, so we could make more role plays as well with the weather. So when it's foggy, your automatic lights would turn on. When it is raining, your automatic windshield wipers would turn on as well, because those are options that are on real vehicles as well. So the next thing that I would like Greenville, Wisconsin to add is a public roleplay server list. Now I know Emergency Response Liberty County has this feature and I know it works really well for them. So they have a button that you can push to open up the list of servers, and there are different servers like city roleplays, border roleplays. You know, it is just so much fun to go into these roleplays without having to do so many steps to get involved in the roleplays. All you have to do is join the servers, and they are actually super strict within the servers. They have staff roaming around the servers and they can teleport to you and kick you out of the server if you are disrupting or not following along with the roleplay. So that is something that I feel like Greenville needs to add. I mean, back then they used to have some buttons that you could push to pull up the server list, but I don't remember the buttons anymore, so I'm not sure if they ever incorporated that into the game. So that would just be a super cool thing to add. And I know a lot of people don't have Discord, so that would definitely make it a lot easier for them to join roleplays as well. So I hope to see that soon. Now the next thing that I would like Greenville to add is your car having to wear and go to the shop to get repaired. So every so often you need to get your oil changed in real life, so you actually have to head to the mechanic. So in Greenville you can head to Joe's and get your car repaired and actually interact with someone there. And if nobody is there, maybe you could just push on the cash register and select oil change, and your tires eventually wear out as well. So having the tires wear out as well and having to purchase new tires would be a super realistic thing to add into the game as well. So with some vehicles that have sunroofs and windows, I would like to see the windows being able to roll down as well. So when you're in a drive-thru, you can roll down the windows and talk to someone if you are ordering a meal or if you're at the car wash. That would just be so fun and realistic as well, to be able to roll down the windows and maybe even keep up your convertible top, or if you're in an SUV, open your panoramic sunroof or just a regular sunroof. That would just be so much fun and realistic. Another thing for them to eventually add would be opening trunks and hood. So when you're going to a car show, you can show off the engine that is in your vehicle to people. So that would just be so awesome, and those are just some of the things that I think Greenville should add. Now I'm going to show you a game that actually has these features. It is so cool and realistic, so Greenville hopefully will add them in the near future. We have to be patient because it is just a lot of work to create all these things for the game, and Greenville has been working so hard on adding all these features for us. They added the awesome AEB system, which people have been dying for. I mean, I can't believe they added this awesome convertible feature. I mean, that probably took so much time for them to create. So Greenville, thank you so much for what you are doing. We really appreciate it. Now let's head over to the next game and check out some of the features that they should add into the game. And I will also link the game in the description below because you guys will always probably want to play it. It is super cool and fun, so let's check it out. Alright, here is the game. It is called Realistic Roleplay. So this game actually has first-person driving. It is so cool. When you actually turn on the turn signal, it blinks on the screen, and as you can see, the turn indicator goes down just like you are actually turning it on. The steering wheel turns when you are turning. You can check both ways before crossing the road. I mean, this is just so cool. And there are also different settings for the vehicle. You can turn it in sports mode. You can turn it on Sport Plus mode, depending on the vehicle. And there is a button for the windshield wipers here. Super realistic, so we can set it to Sport Plus. And the drive mode actually changes. It goes a lot faster in Sport Plus mode. It turns off traction control. And I just love how realistic this game is. So let's see here. Now, they have a bunch of options here that you can change in the vehicle. You can open the sunroof. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. You can roll down the windows. That is super cool. So you can actually do that when you're in the drive-thru. It looks like the sunroof is open. I can't even tell. But you can open the sunroof. That is so cool. And then you can also pop the trunk, I believe. There you go. It makes the famous Mercedes beeping when you pop the trunk as well. And I think you just tap it again to close it. I don't know, it's not closing now. The button's over here to close it. I don't know, let's see. Maybe a little glitchy. But how cool is that? I don't know why okay. Trunk should close, there we go. That is so cool, having power liftgate on a vehicle. That would be so much fun for road trips. Now let's see. Alright, and when you do shift it, the shifter does go down as well. And when you are driving in first person, you can actually see the windshield wipers are on. And I am in a public server right now, so please forgive me if anything crazy happens. Alright, and there is also some safety features as well. There is autonomous braking, there is backup sensors, which are super cool, and there are airbags. When you actually hit someone, the airbags will go off, and it is super crazy. Now, this vehicle has ambient lighting, which if you don't know, it is like interior lighting, so you can actually change the color. As you can see, I made it a very nice calming blue. You can choose yellow. Let's see what that looks like. Oh gosh, it didn't change. Alright, there it goes. Change to yellow. Super cool. I absolutely love these features, and I love how you can roll down the windows, open the trunk, turn on the windshield wipers. I mean, I would just love to see Greenville evolve into something like this. I know it'll probably be a very long time from now, but these are just my suggestions. And it also does have blind spot monitoring. As you can see, this triangle here is in the mirror, and if someone was in my blind spot and I was trying to do a lane change, it would change to a red triangle. Wow, this interior looks amazing. Now, I know this game probably has some copyright issues because it is actually using like the Mercedes emblem on the steering wheel, and I don't know much about that, but something similar to this. And it also has a working speedometer. That is so crazy to me how realistic this game is. So hopefully we can have this in Greenville, Wisconsin one day. Leave a comment down below what would be your favorite feature that I have shown to you to be added into Greenville. There are just so many. I think the working trunk and first person would definitely be very important to me. Oh my gosh. And there goes the airbags. We just got into an accident, so the airbags did deploy. So there's a reset airbag button. So that would just be so cool to see these features come to Greenville. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, and as always, stay tuned for my next video. Bye everybody!